Happy New Year. This is Toshi Shimada, Music Director and Conductor of the Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra. Our first concert of the year, 2023. Boy, it's already 2023. But anyway, we're anticipating great concert. And this will be collaboration with New London Big Band under the direction of Sean Nelson. And that's what we have today. Welcome, Sean.
Hi, Toshi. Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you. And this is going to be our second collaboration. And I'm quite excited about it. And today we like to find out more about the concert itself, but something about your life as well, because we didn't ask you before. And so let's start out with your life here in New London. You have many duties here, and there's some exciting things happening. I'll ask you about that a little later too. But can you describe, when did you get here?
So I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and I moved to Connecticut in 2011. So I'm coming up on 12 years now here in Connecticut, and I moved up here because I joined the Coast Guard band. So that's my main gig, and in the band I play trombone and I'm the arranger for the Coast Guard band. And I met my wife here. And we met here in Connecticut. She's from Pennsylvania, so we're both transplants, and we have 3 kids, and we live in Quaker Hill, so not too far from New London, right at 32.
Wonderful. And you do lead another band, which is called New London Big Band. Yes, I was just curious, Sean. You know, many of the band leaders in the past used to use their name for the band, right? Glenn Miller Band and all this Benny Goodman band. And why didn't you use your name for your band?
I certainly thought of it. I like the idea of naming the band after New London. I think every great town, every great city needs a jazz orchestra to identify with the town. And I think New London has such a cool identity as an arts community, and in many other facets of the town. And so I think it's cool to connect with that history and that identity, and kind of gives it, you know, something cool. I mean, how many towns have their own symphony orchestra and multiple art galleries, and you could go on, and now we got a big band too. So I wanted to be a part of that scene.
That's wonderful. I think you're a little modest, but that's great. But also, you know, they also used to call like Glenn Miller Orchestra or Tony Dorsey Orchestra or something, like orchestra and band, a difference, you know. I was curious that too. I mean, because we do have a big band, real big band that is Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra. But you know, I'm so glad actually that New London has a big band, jazz band, because I'm a great fan of the big band sound. Can you tell me about, can you tell us about the second half of the concert when you're playing? The entire second half is devoted to you.
We'll be joining you guys on the second half, and some of the music we're playing, we're doing a couple of repeats from the first time we played with you guys in 2020. We're doing Social Hour, which is our theme song, my composition. And we're doing Brisket and Beans, which was the slow blues that I remember that was a real hit. It brought the house down. Yeah, it's sort of an homage to my Texas roots, and you know, one of my favorite meals. So and we have some tunes from Harry James, you know, from the big band era. Harry James at one point added an entire string section to his big band. So we'll be doing a couple of his tunes. There's one called Kebla, which is new to me, and it's written by Juan Teasel, who was the valve trombonist for Duke Ellington. So it actually has almost a Duke Ellington sound through the voice of Harry James. So we're gonna get to hear that. I'm excited about that one. Some of my originals are going to be on there as well. We've got a tune I wrote called Meat Space, which I play regularly with the new one, the big band, and I sort of expanded it so that we could have the whole symphony, together. And we've got a brand new arrangement of Sweet Georgia Brown, which I am almost done with. It's not done yet, but I'm just about to wrap that up in the next couple of days, and I'll get you that score soon, Toshi.
Okay, no problem.
But I'm doing it's from the ground up, a brand new arrangement of Sweet Georgia Brown. A lot of people know that tune as the theme song for the Harlem Globetrotters. But it's fun to have, as an arranger, to be able to write for so many musicians. And I've written a lot for the new one, the big band. I've written a lot for the Coast Guard band, but to have a symphony orchestra and a big band, there's so much instruments at your disposal. There's so many different combinations to come up with. So it's been fun sort of exploring, all the different sounds we can get out of that.
And you're also playing Gershwin. I mean, I took your proposed Gershwin, the man I love. But you're also playing the what was it? Fascinating Rhythm, right?
No, I'm not doing that. No. I decided to do Sweet Georgia Brown instead. But we have Gershwin soon. Okay. Soon is the Gershwin tune.
We'll monopolize Gershwin the first time. That's great. Are the members of your band? Are they from local, or do they come from a little far away?
So about half of the new one, the big band, is made up of members of the Coast Guard band. So obviously they're from around here, but originally they all come from all over the country. And other members of the band are from all over Connecticut and sometimes Massachusetts and Rhode Island, but kind of all over the state. Sort of reflects what I think are the best jazz musicians that I could find, and I called him up to join the band. So we're kind of all over.
Certainly, it's a great sounding band. I mean, there are many kind of a civic type of a jazz band with many people getting together for the hobby and something. But this is a really professional band. It sounds fantastic. I'm so glad to be able to collaborate with you. And but something also exciting that you wrote some kind of new piece, right, for the United States government. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. I co-wrote the song, the official service song for the Space Force. So this will be their song alongside, the Army Goes Rolling Along and Semper Paratus for the Coast Guard. It's going to be their service song. So I co-authored that, and that was debuted in September, just a few months ago.
That's really exciting. Do you have a recording of that already?
I do. I'll have to send it to you. I can share
that's it. Great. Can't wait. Yeah, that's great. So, any case, so the first half of the orchestra is playing a couple other pieces by Bernstein's the On the Town, the suite, and John Harrison's Remembering Gatsby, which kind of introduced Charleston music in a way. So, and then of course, short Gershwin piece, The Man I Love. So, but the second half was a lot more heavier in a way. There's more musicians on the stage. It's going to be really, really exciting concert, I think, and it's perfect for January, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So, so looking forward to perform with you soon, and just bring your friends, everybody. And
for sure,
place can be full. Last time we performed, it was a great audience we had. So we're going to repeat that again, and the more excitement coming.
Definitely, I'm really looking forward to joining you guys. It's going to be a real special night.
Thank you. Take care. See you.
All right. Take care.